What's up, everyone? We're here at Saddleback Church near Trabuco Canyon, where there was a shooting at Cook's Corner, where at least 9 and possibly 10 people were shot. At a place called Cook's Corner, which is known as a biker bar in Trabuco Canyon in Orange County. We're here. This is I don't know, maybe like a mile and a half away from the actual place. This is where the ATF, the FBI, the sheriffs, fire departments. This is their staging point, and this is where the gathering point, I should say. And there's going to be a press conference pretty soon, where they should be able to give more details. Right now we hear that there's at least 4 people dead, confirmed dead, including the actual shooter. And 5 people rushed to the hospital, assumed to be shot, and 1 other person to the hospital.
Second, 11 o'clock still, right? At 11 o'clock.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So I think they pushed it to 11 p.m. for the press conference. Last I heard, there was 4 people confirmed dead. Right now they're saying 4 people were killed in the shooting. Let's see. Sources say the deputy shot and killed the shooter. And they added that the shooting started as a domestic dispute between a retired law enforcement officer and his wife. That's from local KCAL News. So that seems legitimate. That the shooter was probably a retired law enforcement officer, and it was a domestic incident. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, if you know anyone that's interested, I know most people are probably watching Jeremy's stream, but you could come over here or share this stream if you're just getting here. Four dead, 6 injured? Total injured? What I heard was 4 dead and 6 transported to the hospital. So a total of 10. At least 10 injured people. That's what I heard on the way over here. That could be wrong. If you guys got any facts from the local news, put them in the chat. About 7:30, 5 killed including the shooter, according to Fox. What I heard that there was 4 dead at the scene, including the shooter, and that 6 other people were transported from the scene. Which that kind of makes sense that one of the people didn't make it. So hopefully not everyone, you know, the people that got transported. Hopefully they survive, but it looks like one didn't. Yeah, we're gonna be here for the news conference in about 15 minutes. They said 11 p.m., but they don't always start on time. Here's the news helicopters. It's the scene where it actually happened. Everything's closed off, so we can't get over there. It's over where those choppers are over there. Right now we're in front of the Saddleback Church. And down the street. This looks like a taco truck. Here's what we got. At least 4 people were killed and 6 others were injured Wednesday evening after shots rang out at a historic and popular Orange County biker bar. Among those killed was the suspected gunman, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Department. The shooting happened around 7:30 p.m. at Cook's Corner, located at 19152 Santiago Canyon Road in Trabuco Canyon. 9 p.m. Sheriff's Department officials confirmed that 4 people were dead and 6 people were taken to the hospital, 5 needing treatment for gunshot wounds. The 6 victims are being treated at Providence Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo. 2 of the patients are in critical condition while the other 4 are listed as stable. Cook's Corner is a famous motorcycle pit stop located about 6 miles northeast of Lake Forest. The bar was built in 1884 and has hosted a number of high-profile visitors, including film star and former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. The About section on the bar's website highlights its history and importance to the Southern California biker community, as well as its resiliency in surviving natural disasters and economic turmoil. Yeah, that's kind of unbelievable that the thing's been there since the 1800s. unplug this real quick. I'm gonna conserve the battery life for a bit, so I'll have to go back and get a battery. So there's supposed to be a press conference at 11. I think this lady coming up is the lady in charge. So about 6 minutes, there might be a press conference. Might be happening now. Looks like it's about to start.
We're gonna get going as quick as we can. We've been told everybody to hang on. Sorry.
They may start over the carry. You just want us in the back.
Yep. Go ahead and stand.
Is this 11 o'clock? 11? You probably want to wait.
Yes, we'll wait till 11. Yes. Sorry.
Thanks for the super chat.
Michael, we are going to start sharp. 11 o'clock sharp. It's a live picture if you want. You can see what they're setting up right now. All right, but when I say that they're going to... When I say that... when I say they're going to start at 11, they're going to start right at 11.
Yes, sir.
So you don't want to fool around with that. Okay.
Hold on a second.
It's 10:57.
We're just doing a mic test. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
While we're waiting, could we confirm a lineup of speakers and in what order, please?
Under Sheriff Jeff Howard. Are your two speakers? Are you going to do a live?
As soon as Frank walks out, so, Michael. Okay.
start in 1 minute.
start by thanking everybody for being here. As you would expect, tonight has been a very, very difficult night for everybody involved, the entire community. I want to start by offering condolences to of the victims and the entire Chimico Canyon community. Cook's Corner, the location where this tragic incident occurred, is truly a beloved part of the Chimico Canyon community. So a little bit of information about what happened tonight at about 7:04 p.m. Deputies responded to multiple 911 calls of shots being fired at Cook's Corner. The caller stated that the male fired 6 shots. About 2 minutes later, at 7:06 p.m., deputies arrived on scene and dispatch could hear gunshots in the background. At 7:08 p.m., deputies then confronted a male subject that was armed with a gun. At that point, a deputy-involved shooting occurred, and that involved multiple deputies. At this point, the man believed to be involved in the shooting is deceased at the scene. At least one weapon has been recovered at the scene. I want to remind everyone that we are just 3 hours from the time that this shooting occurred. We still have a number of people, a number of witnesses that we need to interview, and we're going to be processing the scene throughout the night. So I ask that you be patient. We're trying to provide as much information as we can. But again, it's a very complex and detailed scene, and we have folks out there working throughout the night processing the scene. I want to thank our partners from the Orange County Fire Authority for their assistance and their response, and I want to thank also the Trauma Intervention Program who responded. They are a group of volunteers who respond and assist with many of our victims' families, witnesses, and those that experienced and observed this really tragic incident. I also want to thank our federal partners from the FBI and the ATF who are here also assisting as needed. And at this point, I will turn it over to Chief Brian Fennessy to provide an update.
Thank you. 7:05 p.m., Orange County Fire Authority firefighters responded to assist the Orange County Sheriff's Department to a report of a shooting and immediately entered into unified command with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. OCFA firefighter paramedics treated and transported 6 people to a local trauma center, 5 of which had reported gunshot wounds. The other 4, or 2 of the 6 people who transported, are in critical condition. The other 4 are in stable conditions. In addition, 4 people were pronounced deceased on scene by our firefighter paramedics. This tragic incident weighs heavy on our community and the first responders, and our hearts go out to all those involved.
As I I mentioned just a few minutes ago, obviously we're only a couple of hours removed from this incident, so we're willing to take a few brief questions, but please be patient with us as we don't have a lot of detail. So,
Jeff, what can you tell us about the fact that this is possibly a domestic violence gun shop right inside of the bar?
so the question was, is this possibly a domestic violence incident involving a male and a female subject? That's part of the ongoing investigation. Obviously, we're getting a lot of the same information, but as I mentioned, we have a number of witnesses that are down at Cook's Corner that are being interviewed now, so I think it's too early to confirm any of that information. But we're getting some of that same information working to confirm.
What can you tell us about the 4 people were killed?
I'm sorry.
What could you tell us about the 4 people that were killed? Were their ages and were they women, men?
The question was about the 4 that are deceased. I don't have any of the information. I don't know gender or age or any details at this point.
There was a wide range of shooter and full of law enforcement and having been contacted from Turk County Police.
The question was about whether or not the shooter was a prior law enforcement. We are just getting some of that preliminary information. It's way too early to confirm any of that, whether it's a specific agency, whether he's actually retired or where he retired from. But we're working to confirm that, and we expect to have that information maybe tomorrow. I don't have those details. Sorry.
And Jeff, what do you know about the guns so far? We had heard from a witness that he came in with 2 handguns, then went to a truck and recovered either a rifle or a shotgun. What can you tell us about the guns and the ammo?
Yeah, the question was about weapons that may have been used. More information is what I said earlier. We recovered at least 1 weapon. As to what type of weapons they are, or whether he went and retrieved another one, I don't have that information.
Clarification again, Jeff, the encounter with your deputies arrived. Please tell us what was dispatched here.
Again, very brief. Deputies were on scene very quickly, within a couple of minutes. As they arrived on scene, when they key up their radio, dispatch can obviously hear what is happening around them oftentimes. And it is our understanding that dispatch can hear gunshots going on.
Was there an exchange of gunfire between the responding deputies and the alleged shooter?
I don't know if it was with the alleged shooter. I know there was a deputy-involved shooting involving multiple deputies. At this point, I think it's safe to assume that they would have engaged the shooter, but I don't have specific details.
Talk about this happening. That shooting stories out there, that being very common. What is like here when this happens?
It's obviously a horrible and a tragic situation. These types of shootings are not commonplace here in Orange County. Fortunately, when these things do happen, I think we have some of the best and most well-trained professionals to respond in the Sheriff's Department and the Orange County Fire Authority. But as you mentioned, yes, it's an absolute tragic event, something that I know is probably weighing very heavy on the entire Eco Canyon community. Cook's Corner, I mean, it's a staple here in South Orange County and County, so it's a significant event.
Jeff, can you tell us
how many witnesses detectives and now they decide to talk, trying to get a sequence of events? What happened? Why?
I'm hearing upwards of 30 to 40 witnesses possible.
These are people who are not injured, not wounded in any way by what happened. They're not out of the scene.
That's my understanding.
So the judge,
When you guys went in to do this, what's your protocol when an active shooter? Is it arrest or is it neutralize the threat? Which way did it go?
I don't want to get too much into that because I don't know the specifics of the incident other than that there was somebody shooting, but our training, our protocol tells us that we would engage that suspect, yes.
Sometimes you're under arrest, raise your hands, nothing.
That's all going to be dependent on the situation. I don't want to speculate at this point because I don't know exactly what the deputies encountered when they
So
arrived.
Just for
they were talking
clarification,
about
the 4
witnesses.
people who were deceased, one of them is the gunman?
Yes, that's correct.
That's not including the gun.
At the time or showed up, about that.
I don't have that information. I know when the deputies arrived, it was at Cook's Corner, how long he had been there, what happened preceding their arrival, or that call to dispatch. I don't know.
Can you tell us where on the property bar at the time? And is there a relocation center at all for people wondering where their loved ones may be? And where are those loved ones?
So I don't know the exact number. As I mentioned, we've got investigators down at the scene that are interviewing folks. We don't have any type of a reunification center, but those people obviously would have the ability to reach out to loved ones and let them know that they're okay.
Is there an update on the conditions of the other people that were shot?
I don't have that information. Orange County Fire Authority may have some of those details. We know that 6 were transported, as the chief said, 2 were critical.
Jeff, were all of the casualties inside the confines of the bar itself, or were they outside?
I don't have those specifics. Sorry. Yeah, that question was asked, and I don't have those specifics at all. I'm sorry. It's just too early. Again, I apologize. It's just only a couple of hours removed, and it's just important that we get through all of the witnesses to find out really truly what happened. And obviously, if there's any video available, those types of things, we're working on all of that. I don't know, but if there are, that would be some of the first things that we would do.
Were children or families put in harm's way there inside of that establishment tonight?
I would assume. I don't know if there were children there. I don't know the number of people. Based on the number of people that we have to interview and witnesses that are down there, it sounds like there was a number of people.
Perhaps all of the people that were killed were women.
I cannot confirm that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Jack, people were shot inside and outside, so there are bodies and or wounded all across the project.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just at the location, whether they're inside the building, outside the building. I can't confirm.
And Jeff, just one more. Does it appear just from the scene that he was shooting indiscriminately at anyone in sight?
Definitely no. I don't know. That's going to be involved with the witnesses and speaking to the deputies and so forth, but I don't know how that actually happened. I'll take one more question.
Yeah. Were there other law enforcement officers that were already at Cook's Corner, off duty, or?
Not. It's possible, but not that I'm aware of at this point. So. All right. Thank you very much.
Right now, are you looking at the suspect's home right now?
There's an investigation that's going on.
And where does that suspect reside?
I don't have that information, and we're not prepared to share that. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We appreciate it.
Once again, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. We'll have a large brief update tomorrow morning. We will have the updates for the time and location. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it's been a while. How are you?
Yep, I'm gonna be right back with our PIO.
Oh,
You're okay.
No problem.
Hey, Chief Dennis.
Good to see you.
Did you hear that everyone was saying that it's all women? Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, that's all I think is verified. Hey, one of the reporters asked if it was true that I think all of the victims that got shot were women. Have you guys heard anything about that or no? He said he couldn't confirm it, but that's the first time I hear that. Hey, Lucy Martinez, thank you for the super chat. Lucy. Sorry, man, I know the audio was bad. There was too many trucks around here, and the only audio that was. I turned up the volume, but these mics pick up a lot of surrounding noise from the trucks. I need to get my mic set up going again, but I don't really go to too many press conferences. So I always just break them. I break mics all the time. I think I need a special press conference camera that's set up with the mics and everything. Do me a favor and hit the thumbs up, guys. So they're saying it was possibly a domestic violence incident where, this is what we're hearing here, that there was a possibly, this is not confirmed, but possibly a retired law enforcement officer that was having a domestic dispute with his wife or ex-wife, and he shot her and a bunch of other people, and then I think it was I don't know, some law enforcement here shot him, and he's dead on the scene. There's so far, for sure, there's been 4 people confirmed dead, and possibly a 5th one at the hospital. Alright, I think we're going to take off here. We're just going to continue to do his investigation. If you guys want more information, check the local news, and they'll probably give you an update tomorrow morning. I might drive. I'm going to drive around and see how close I can get to the scene, actually. There's nothing else really to see here.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. Okay.
I'm gonna take off, dude. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to go over there. See how close I can go. You wanna go?
I'm not as quick. I got like 4 hours of sleep.
It's my homie Brent. Hey, it's AX.
What's going on, man? Alert SoCal.
You go.
As you start going up the road. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, buddy.
As you start going up the road, there are going to be cops here. You can tell them that you want to park on the next thing. One more block over, there's no shop. It's just
I'm just gonna go, guys. I just don't want to stay here.
hit me up after if you guys
Alright, if you guys don't know this guy, man, Jeremy, LAOC TV. He's a bad guy. Alright, we're gonna later. So I'm gonna try to drive up the street and see how far we can get to the scene.
This was someone who responded. That's how quickly they responded. Why the gunman was there.
Put on channel 4, dude. We're about to pass by on channel 4 in the back room. There's no way around it. But they probably got a close up of them. It was either channel 4, I think that other lady, channel 11. You see the helicopters up there? I think these are all mostly canyon roads, so we're probably not going to be able to get close, but there's really nothing else to see here. So we're just going to move on since we made the trip all the way down here. The stream is officially over for this new stuff, but we'll see how close we can get over here. See, it's called Cook's Corner. Sheesh.
Starting route to Cook's Corner. Head south on Saddleback Church. Then turn left onto El Toro Road. In 1.1 miles, turn left onto Glen Ranch Road.
I'm surprised it was good service there at the church. I know there's not the best cell phone service out. If it cuts off, don't blame me, blame T-Mobile. as we can come. Maybe let's turn left. Let's see if they let this guy turn left. I think we can turn left. We just can't go up this street. It looks like we might be. We'll see how close we can get from here. This street leads right up there. I didn't know that bar.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Saddleback Ranch Road.
That bar's been there since 1880 something, bro. I didn't know that. So one of the reporters asked if there was other police officers there, asking if maybe there's a, I don't know if it's a place where, if it's a place where other police officers hang out or something. Well, it could be. It looks like it's a domestic violence thing, and it's a guy who was a former police officer shot his wife, and he was the shooter, or he's believed to be the shooter.
In 1.1 miles, turn left onto Ridgeline.
And he's also believed to be dead. The name of the restaurant is called Cook's Corner. I guess it's like where bikers go. I think just like, you know, there's a lot of canyons, a lot of mountains, so this is where it might be like, I don't know, like one of the, like Neptune's Net down in Malibu, like where people go ride their bikes through these hills and then they end up. It was a like motorcycle club, like a Sons of Anarchy's playhouse.
Go past this stop sign, then at the next one, turn left. At the stop sign, turn left onto Ridgeline Road.
Looks like we're gonna get a little bit closer. We'll see. I wasn't gonna come, but I heard that there was gonna be a press conference, and they said it was 10:30. So I was like, dude, I think I can make it to the press conference. Oh, and that road's closed, man. I think that road leads right to where that place is. Damn, I was wishing there was some other people there, dude. This is.
Proceed to the route.
This is kind of like up the street, actually. Alright, let's give it a little try here. Let's park here and see what we can see. Telemundo. Hey, move over, Telemundo. I got something to tell the Mundo. Dude, I gotta get me a news van. ASAP.
He's not getting He's not going to get like that 10-year deal that he thought. I think he'll be like a 20-year deal.
don't know. That's something. That question was asked by one of the reporters there. Let's see how far we are. It's not that far. The incident happened. We just passed here. I think we're this. Let's see how far we can zoom in. Oh, they got the drone up. Yeah, I don't know whose drone that is. I'm assuming it's Orange County Sheriff's Department. So basically this is as far as we're gonna get a look at it. It's just up ahead there, like where we're zooming in right here, next to that sign. I believe it's not too far past that sign. That's behind those trees. You can see that green sign there. Sorry guys, but that's as close as we're getting today. Hey, you know the area? How far is Cook's Corner from that side? You know? You don't know. Yeah, so basically it happened just up this road here. Let's see, what's that over there? I just don't really know the area, dude. I can't judge the distance, but it is in that direction. It doesn't seem too far on the map. Let's see if it tells me the distance from here. It says it's only 800 feet from here. No, this is where it happened. This is in the direction where I'm pointing at right there. It happened about 800 feet away from here, in that direction. I'm not exactly sure what the layout is here, but they're just doing their investigation over there. I think it's just right around there, dude. Like, but this is as much as we can see from here. This is a canyon, you know, so it's pretty dark here. There's nowhere else to go. The streets are blocked off, so this is as close as you can get. Yeah, this is a Cook's Corner, the bar where it happened. Right up the road. It says it's 800 feet up the road. So I'm not sure if that's the parking lot or if there's another business before you get to it. It might be around the corner. Is it the brown building? I can't even see a brown building. You mean behind the police officers that are there next to the handicap sign? That's a brown building right there. It's hard to tell on my little screen. I'm gonna turn the brightness up and see if it better me. No, it looked like it was like the parking lot to it, but I'm not sure. So I didn't want to say that was it. No. I came late. I came for the press conference. If you go back, I got the press conference. Happened at 11 p.m. So if you go back like 56 minutes in the stream, you can see the press conference. But they didn't really say anything that's not already out there. I mean, there's a lot of stories out there too. We can't be speculating. Not too much. But I think the local news did confirm that it was a retired police officer. And it was a domestic violence thing against his wife or ex-wife. And that I don't know if there was a shootout, people tried to stop him and he started killing other people, or if he just, randomly started shooting other people.
Pero es que eso viene de nuestros ancestros, desde que nos conquistaron los españoles, desde ahí valimos nada, porque los presidentes que han estado ahí, los parientes española y eres moreno, o sea, ¿no? Hay mucho racismo, ¿no? No hay racismo y racismo indígenas y otros presidentes, ¿no? Eso, ya abrió la totalidad ya no, yo digo Kia también, ella también ya echó los ojos y una de las tierras más grandes del mundo para que las baterías fue el presidente.
So what's been confirmed is that four people, including the gunman, were pronounced dead at the scene, and 6 victims were all rushed to the hospital. 2 of them in critical condition. And I heard one of them might not have made it out of those 2 critical ones. Dead gunman believed to be retired cop. Deputies in Orange County believe the suspect behind the Cook's Corner mass shooting may have been a retired member of law enforcement. A massive law enforcement presence responded to the famed biker bar located in the 19,100 block of Santiago Canyon Road just after 7 p.m. 4 people were pronounced dead on the scene and 6 others were injured when the gunman opened fire. Orange County Sheriff's Department is working to definitively confirm that the suspect was in fact a retired cop. Of the 6 people injured, 5 of them had gunshot wounds. The nature of the 6 persons' injuries was unknown. All 6 patients were taken to Providence Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo, where the 2 were listed in critical condition and 4 others were considered stable. The suspect died after the shooting, officials say. His gun was recovered from the scene. When asked whether the situation was connected to a domestic violence situation, authorities said they were hearing and investigating those same angles.
We're allowed to take a right here? Yes. Or you can go home that way. I can't. Yeah, just go and then go down Saddleback Parkway.
Alright, before I go, I'm gonna go see if I can get there's one more angle over here. Nice shot before we go. The street's pretty much blocked off, but I gotta stand in the middle of the street to get this view. It's the command post.
He's down there, so be right back.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's one at the Saddle, is it called Saddle Peak or Saddle Ranch Church? That was the main one. This is like right on scene, so this is what they're investigating. But at the other one, there's FBI. Who else was up there? Crime Lab, Sheriff's Department. FBI. I'm not sure if they said the ATF was showing up. at the church. That's where they had the press conference. What I did hear is that people were shot like inside and outside. I heard in the garden or the courtyard. There's victims all over the place. There's like a real quiet canyon community too. They say that this place has been here since the late 1800s. It's like a motorcycle, or it's a bar that's popular with motorcycle riders. Cook's Corner is an Orange County, California bar built in 1884 that is popular with motorcyclists. It is located between the city of Lake Forest and the unincorporated community of Silverado. Cook's Corner is situated at the intersection of Santiago Canyon and Trabuco Canyon. So it's been here since 1884. The building is named for Andrew Jackson Cook, a merchant who acquired 190 acres of land in the southern Orange County area. The building was constructed not long after in 1884. In 1926, Cook's son Earl Jack E.J. up the road. Earl Jack E.J. Cook Cook's son Earl Jack E.J. Cook converted the structure into a restaurant meant to supply food to miners and local ranchers. 7 years later, after the end of Prohibition, alcohol began being sold again, and Cook's was converted into a bar. The Cook's family sold Cook's, which included the bar, the Cook's family house, and about 40 acres of land to two owners, Victor Villa and Volker Strychek of Santa Ana, California-based motorcycle accessories company Cheetah Engineering in 1975. The Cook family purchased a ranch in Montana and moved out of Southern California. Volker and Victor had founded Cheetah Engineering in 1969 along with Ron Rondow. They purchased Cook's as an investment, but also as a place where motorcycle clubs could gather in peace. Volker and Victor were proud of the fact that Cook's was a place to party with very few fights between motorcycle clubs and patrons. The owners established a policy where no motorcycle club colors were allowed at Cook's. Cook's became one of the more famous social places for bikers in Southern California. Volker and his wife Shirley ran the bar in the late 1970s before moving to Colorado. Victor and Volker sold Cook's in the 1980s. Volker died on March 29, 2011 in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. Victor still lives in Southern California. Damn, dude, the Wikipedia is already updated for the mass shooting.
¿Tienes algún camarada acá? Yo de Guadalajara.
¿Vas a seguir por allá?
Ah, pues sí, más o menos. Sí, conoces el Guadalupe Venegas, ¿no?
No lo conozco.
¿No lo conoces, no? Es la hermana... La esposa de Torres. Antes trabajaba también en Santana. Trabajaba... No, acá en la... Nosotros... Ah, bueno, ya fue a... Hasta Francisco. Ahorita ya está como opción de... ¿Está bien? Sí, ahí ya se queda. Bueno, la familia dice de... La familia de la ciudad, ya estaban platicando ahí.
It doesn't look very big.
Ya empezamos a ir a visitar, ya se me abrió el papá, entonces los venegas y los que van, se agarraron a digo, vas a ver ahorita, pero sí, Guadalupe, te vamos a hacer por tradición, pues ya es el partido de ya hay que
That's what it looks like from the air. I think we're down this, we're over here. Or no, that's going down. I can't tell if we're below this or we're up there in the top left corner of this picture. Actually, I think we're below.
Hey, is there closures down there? John, you want to escort them to the residence?
He's going to give us a ride all the way up? Let's go.
We're on the top left. Alright. I think we got like one last look at it here and then we're done. There's nothing else I can show you guys. You'll probably hear more details tomorrow in the morning.
How you doing? Okay.
Alright guys, that's it for me. That's all we're gonna see here. So far all we know is that